Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mallory. So I have not posted on here in about 2 weeks, which I'm not necessarily happy about, but today I just wanted to keep it really simple and do kind of like a chit chat crochet with me and just talk about what I've been up to, talk a little bit about myself. I don't think I've done that very much on this channel so far, so I thought that would be fun. And I'm currently just working on this scarf that I have abandoned since Christmas. So I really want to try to get this finished up and put away till next Christmas. But this is what it's looking like. I'm using the Caron Groovy Cakes and it is so soft. And honestly, the colors worked up aren't my favorite. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. But yeah, I still want to get this finished. So I'm just going to work on this and talk to you guys a little bit. So what have I been up to these last 2 weeks? Honestly, not much, just like a lot of running around and stuff. And I'm not going to be looking at the camera too much because I can't really do this stitch without looking at it with this fluffy yarn. So just ignore that. There's Cleo. I did actually end up quitting my regular job, which I'm not going to talk about why on the internet, but anyway, it's fine. I've just been at home working on my crochet business and I don't really know whether to say that's going super well or not because I did release my first, well, technically my second pattern, but this will be my first paid for pattern on Etsy. I did release that about a week ago now, I think, but it was a flop. Honestly, it went really bad. I have not sold a singular copy of it and I'm feeling really discouraged and kind of really upset over that. I mean, I didn't really expect to sell hundreds right away, but I was hoping for at least one sale and I didn't get it. But I have so many other pattern designs that I was working on until I released that pattern and saw how everything went, and then I've just been really discouraged from there and I haven't really worked on them. Haven't really been working on any of my actual projects either because I've just been kind of in a slump and nothing has really been exciting me as far as crochet lately. But if you're curious, my pattern is called Fiona the Flower Turtle. She is very cute, very fun and whimsical. I will put a link to my link tree in the bio so you can see all of my Etsy and social medias and stuff. But I posted my tester call and originally I wanted at least 4 people to test my pattern. Just felt like a good number, I guess. And after a week of having that up, I was only able to pull in 2 testers, which is fine, but they were great. They did an amazing job and they were so sweet and I had minimal feedback, so I thought that was a good sign. And then I released the pattern everywhere on all my social media, I think except for here because the shorts don't really do well for me. Yeah, I have not had a sale yet. Fingers crossed that I will soon though. But yeah, that's just where I am with that. It was a little disappointing, but that's okay. I mean, you have to start somewhere, right? But back to what I was saying about quitting my job. It's been, honestly, I keep dropping this. It's honestly been super weird being at home and really only having to work on my crochet stuff, which is like honestly the dream. I just hope that at some point I can start bringing in some kind of sales from this. I do have a place where I sell locally, but it's just one small local boutique, so it doesn't bring in too much money. And it was just kind of something that I did on the side for fun when I was working a normal job. But now that I'm not, I really would like to try very hard to make this like a full-time job for me and actually make money with it. So if you have any ideas or any tips on how I can do that, please leave them in the comments. I would really appreciate it. But one of my goals for the rest of this year is to finish the rest of the patterns that I'm designing and release those. Maybe make a couple more free patterns to post to my Instagram and TikTok. I also want to get better about posting not only on here but on all of my social media, just post more consistently. And I also want to get a lot better at talking to my camera because I still feel very awkward doing that. It doesn't really feel very comfortable or natural just yet, so I want to get better at that for sure. And I also want to get better at editing. You know, I've never been very tech savvy, especially when it comes to photo and video editing, so I really want to learn how to get better at that so I can put out better quality videos and social media posts. Since I have quit my job, I am kind of struggling to find a new normal and a new routine because I'm so used to getting up every day and going somewhere and doing something and then only have a specific amount of time every night to work on crochet stuff. I really want to learn how I can like optimize my time and do as much as possible and be very productive every day. And something that I think that will help me to be more productive and stay inspired, I guess, would be to revamp my craft room. So currently we're in my craft room right now, and I have shown it some in some of my other videos, but it was originally our guest bedroom that kind of just slowly started to turn into my craft room. But one of our other spare rooms is just kind of full of junk right now. It was my husband's office, but he has moved his desk to another place in the house. So really it's just full of junk, and I would really like to clean it out and move all of my craft stuff in there, get a nice new desk for me to work at, and just have a room completely dedicated to all of my crafts and crochet things, and have everything all in one spot and have a productive workspace. Because right now I don't really have much surface area to work at. Like, I have this desk and it's actually a vanity, so it's pretty small and the drawers aren't super functional. And so I'm going from the desk to the bed to the dining table to the couch because I don't have really enough room to put things, and it's like my craft supplies is just scattered all over the house, and I would love to just have it all in one space where I know where everything is and I can work more efficiently. So yeah, I'm crossing my fingers that hopefully my next video will be revamping my craft room. I think that's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be so nice to be able to do that. So we'll see. That's just a little bit of what I've been up to and my thought process as of late. And I kind of wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about myself. So my name's Mallory, of course, and I am 24 years old. I live in Arkansas. I know, not much goes on here. It's not super exciting. I am a former hairstylist and a former cake decorator of several years. They are one of my many passions, but I am not working in them anymore. I have been crocheting since I was 13 years old, and this has always been a consistent love and passion of mine. So it's really what I'm trying to focus on and pursue right now. I really love to crochet anything. I would say the most that I do would be amigurumi because that's what sells well for me in the local boutique that I sell from. But I also really love to make clothes and scarves and house decor and pretty much anything, honestly. If it could be crocheted, I'm gonna crochet it. I also really love to read and go thrift shopping. I have 2 cats, 1 dog, and 2 guinea pigs. I am a huge animal lover. They mean so much to me. They are just like my children. I'm married. I have been married to my husband for almost 2 years, but we've been together for about 4, I think. Don't quote me on that. I am a coffee addict. I love coffee from anywhere, from home, from 7 Brew, Starbucks. Literally, if they have coffee, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be drinking it. I also love energy drinks, and I know they're not good for you. I try to only drink them in moderation. As far as reading goes, I love anything fantasy or romantasy, horror or just fiction in general. Right now I'm currently reading the Nightfall series by Chloe Penaranda, and it is so good. I'm not gonna spoil any of it, but I do highly suggest that you read it. I'm on the second book right now. There are 3 of them. Another goal of mine is to start reading more and actually finishing all of the books that I have. If you watched my unhauling my books video, then you'll know that I have a little bit of a book collecting problem. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me and what I have had going on lately. Tell me a little bit about you in the comments. I would love to read it, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you for watching. Bye!